facing the real world. And it may feel like it's like that big, bad, scary world out there. And I know I definitely felt that when I was graduating from college. But it actually is bite-sized and manageable. I think one of the biggest things that scares seniors as they go into that is they've always had kind of the plan laid out for them prior to this. When you were in high school, you knew you were going to go to college, and it was just a matter of picking the college. Now there's a whole big wide options of what you're going to do, and there's no necessary direction to make it happen. So here are some of the ones that I've heard over the years, some of the ones that we've already talked about: making the wrong decision, the finances, disappointing family, not measuring up, the sense of failure. I think one of the other ones that comes up for a lot of people is measuring up to their classmates, right? So, oh, so-and-so just got a job over here and is making, $50,000, and I'm over here and, mine is only $30,000. So what we're going to look at when we look at these fears is start to recognize what are our frequent flyer fears, what are the ones that continually pop up again and again and again, because those are the ones that are there that need to be listened to a little bit longer and perhaps teach us something. This is normally how we look at fear. Right? We close our eyes and hope that it goes away. And the reason why we look at fear that way is because we think of it as the truth. The capital T truth. When the reality is that it's not. It's just a fear, it's a thought in our head. But when we relate to it as the capital T truth, it becomes that barrier. And sometimes what happens, those fears get louder and louder, and they keep us tucked in our comfort zone. So the opportunity of the fear is to, rather than see it as a barrier, rather than believe it as the capital T truth, look at it as a teacher. If our fears can be teachers for us, if they can teach us something, if they can share a message with us, then rather than a barrier, they become the stepping stone. So I want you to consider, what can be your teacher? How can this fear be your teacher? How can it teach you something about what you want to do rather than hold you back?